30 years ago, I worked at a pizza place. One night, we received an order from a woman who wanted a cheese pizza with extra sauce. We made the pizza and delivered it to her. But just 5 minutes later, we got a call from the same woman. She claimed that the pizza was unacceptable. She yelled about how she had asked for extra sauce and accused us of trying to scam her, even though the extra sauce was free. We handed the phone to the manager, who assured her that we had indeed given her double the amount of sauce on the last pizza. Her shrieking grew louder as she demanded another pizza with goddamn extra sauce, or threatened to have us all fired. The manager calmly replied, "I'll have a replacement delivered to you in 15 minutes. Then he turned to us and told us to step away from the counters. He went to make the pizza himself, loading it with so much sauce that it practically turned into soup and bread. It was incredibly soggy and had to be carefully poured into the box. He handed it to our delivery guy, instructing him to give it to her and quickly walk away. For the next 15 minutes, the manager took over phone duty. I could hear the woman's incoherent shrieks on the other end. Finally, he said, "Was that enough sauce for you?" before firmly telling her not to call us again and hanging up. He faced some backlash from the franchise owner, but he believed it was worth every minute.
You know those Amazon vendors who offer gift cards and free items in exchange for 5-star reviews? Well, I figured out a clever way to deal with them. Here's what I do. I accept their offer, write a positive review, get my gift card, and then I edit my review to give them just 1 star while explaining what they're up to. Lately, I've been receiving packages in the mail containing things like headphones, along with a note promising free stuff and $10 gift cards if I write a 5-star review on Amazon. Now I take reviewing seriously. I've written over 2,000 legitimate reviews over the years. To me, reviews are an essential part of Amazon, and it really annoys me when people try to deceive others with fake reviews to promote their lousy products. So, I decided to take action. I went ahead and wrote a positive review as they asked, emailed the scammer with a link to my review, received my $10 gift card, and then modified my review to expose their dishonesty. The best part is, there's nothing stopping you from doing the same. Not only do you waste their time and money, but by sharing your experience in a negative review, you can help shed light on this deceptive practice.
This story happened today. My husband and I have been searching for a new car ever since I had an accident earlier this summer. Our old car was completely wrecked, and the whole process has taken a really long time. Finally, we found the car we wanted, completed all the necessary paperwork, and sorted out our financing. Everything was set, and all we needed to do was sign the papers and drive away. The dealership was quite far from our house, about 90 minutes away, so we decided to take our kids out of school early and have my husband take off work after lunch. We wanted to make sure we would be home in time to stick to our usual school night routine. We arrived at the dealership on time as planned, did one last test drive, and were ready to sign all the paperwork. But then things took an unexpected turn. Suddenly, the finance office wasn't prepared for us. After waiting for almost 2 hours, they were finally ready. The finance person immediately started trying to sell us all kinds of extra features and add-ons that dealerships often push on customers. We politely declined, explaining that we just wanted to review the numbers, read through the paperwork, sign everything, and head home. Due to the long wait, we had limited time left to get everything done and still make it back in time for our kids' bedtime routine. However, the first thing the finance person did was present us with a completely different set of numbers than what we were initially given and agreed upon. Suddenly, there was a dealership fee of nearly $1,000 just for buying a car at this time of year. It felt like a ridiculous charge. She even went as far as telling us that if we didn't like the fee, we could leave because they had plenty of other people waiting to buy cars from them. At that moment, my husband and I stood up, ready to walk away. But then she insisted that we couldn't leave because she had already printed the forms. I couldn't help but laugh and sarcastically suggested that she should go find one of those eager buyers she mentioned. Since then, the finance person has called us twice, and the salesperson has called us 4 times. I guess they never expected someone to get so close to making a deal and then decide to walk away.
My parents got into a heated argument with our landlord during a meeting about public spaces in our residential building. The landlord, who owned multiple apartments in the building, later found a reason to end our contract. To add insult to injury, he demanded that we repaint the entire apartment before we moved out. My dad was furious, but my mom had a clever idea. She realized that the contract didn't specify the color we had to use. So, you know what she did? She decided to paint the entire apartment pitch black, from the walls to the ceilings. As a kid, I didn't fully understand the situation, but I remember that last night in the apartment. It was eerie and exciting at the same time, with only one light shining as we packed up our belongings. I'm not sure what happened after that or what the consequences were, but that day my parents taught my brother and me how to give someone a final screw you in style.
Please like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Thank you.